What if taking care of yourself actually helped you show up better for everyone else? I'm Janet Jacks, Coach Janet J, and this is your next best step. This podcast is about real doable shifts that help you breathe easier and move forward one step at a time. If you've been carrying the weight of too much for too long and waiting for things to calm down before you start caring for yourself, this is your sign. The time is now. Let's begin where you are. You were made for more than just surviving. Let me ask you something. How many stress spikes did you feel yesterday? Now, here's the real question. How many of those did you actually interrupt and do something about in the moment? If you're like most women, the answer is lots and zero. We accumulate stress all day like we're collecting frequent flyer miles, then wonder why we're completely fried by evening. We think we're just sitting at a desk all day, but our nervous system, it spent 8 hours preparing to fight a mountain lion. Today, I'm teaching you a simple reset that interrupts the stress cycle before it becomes chronic. It's so simple, you'll think it can't possibly work. But research from Yale shows this type of interruption can reduce cortisol by 30% within minutes. Here's what most of us don't understand. Stress itself isn't the problem. Chronic, uninterrupted stress is the problem. Your body is beautifully designed to handle stress. What it's not designed to handle is never getting a break from it. When something stressful happens, a difficult email, a tense conversation, a call from your boss, your body goes into fight or flight mode. Your heart rate increases. Your breathing gets shallow. Cortisol and adrenaline flood your system. Blood flow shifts away from your thinking brain to your survival brain. This is actually a brilliant design if a bear or mountain lion is actually chasing you. You don't need to think. You need to run. However, here's the kicker. Your body can't tell the difference between a bear or mountain lion and a difficult email. It treats them exactly the same. And if you never signal to your body, we're safe now, you can stand down, it stays in that heightened state all day long. Meet the stress interruption reset. This intervention takes just seconds. You can do it anywhere, at your desk, in your car, even in the bathroom at family gatherings. The key is catching stress early, not waiting until you're completely overwhelmed. Step 1, ground for about 20 seconds. Plant your feet flat on the floor. Press them down and feel the solidity beneath you. Put one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Say internally, I am here. I am safe. This is not a bear, a mountain lion, or whatever works for you. Step 2, breathe for about 40 seconds. Breathe in through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 2 counts. This is key for vagal nerve activation. Then out through your mouth for 7 counts. Repeat twice. That longer exhale with the brief hold activates your vagus nerve. It's like hitting the off switch for your stress response. It literally tells your nervous system, we're safe, stand down. Step 3, reorient. Just about 30 seconds. Look around. Name 5 things that you see. For me, it would be a blue chair, coffee cup, window, Santino sleeping, and a plant. This brings you out of fight or flight thinking, which is the past and the future, and into the present moment where you are actually safe. Dr. Jill Taylor, the neuroscientist, discovered something revolutionary. An emotion only lasts 90 seconds in your body if you don't feed it with more thoughts. 90 seconds. That's it. Everything beyond 90 seconds is you choosing to continue the stress loop by thinking more stressful thoughts. When you interrupt the loop, When you give your body a different signal, the stress chemicals start to dissipate immediately. The deep breathing activates your vagus nerve. That's your calm down switch. The grounding brings you back into your body, out of anxious thoughts. The reorienting reminds your brain, look around. No bears, no mountain lions, whatever works for you, we're actually okay. This isn't positive thinking or ignoring real problems. It's giving your body accurate information. This is stressful, yes, but it's not life-threatening. We can handle this from a calm, grounded place. You know, this reset isn't just backed by neuroscience. It's deeply biblical. Philippians 4:6-7 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Jesus Christ." Look at what Paul is describing here. It's basically a biblical stress reset. Do not be anxious. That's the interruption. In every situation, not just the big ones, but the daily stresses too. With thanksgiving, that's the reorienting to what is true. Present your requests to God. That's the grounding in His presence and the promise, peace that guards your heart and mind. Not peace that really necessarily makes sense. Peace that transcends understanding. When you do this reset, you're not just activating your vagus nerve, you're practicing the presence of God. You're literally doing what Scripture tells us, interrupting anxiety with truth and thanksgiving. That hand on your heart, that's remembering He holds you. That deep breath, that's receiving His peace. That looking around and naming what you see, that's practicing gratitude for His provision. This isn't just stress management. It's spiritual practice. Here's the thing about stress accumulation. It's like compound interest, but in reverse. Most of us let stress build all day without interruption. Stressful email at 9 a.m. We just keep working. Tense conversation at 11. We push through. Deadline pressure at 2 p.m. We grab more coffee. Overwhelm at 4 p.m. We tell ourselves, tough it out. By 6 p.m., we're so fried, we have nothing left for the people we love. We snap at small things. We can't focus. We're exhausted, but wired. This reset gives you circuit breakers throughout your day. Small interruptions that prevent total system overload. After a few days of practice, your body starts to recognize the pattern. The reset becomes automatic. Your body knows, oh, stress is happening. We do the reset now. You'll notice you start to soften faster. We're starting into November. Thanksgiving, family gatherings, holiday expectations, end of work deadlines. This is when the stress reset becomes essential, not optional. Before you walk into that family gathering, do the reset in your car. When tensions rise at the dinner table, excuse yourself to the bathroom and reset. After a difficult conversation, reset before responding to that text. Feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list? Reset before diving in. You cannot control what happens around you during the holidays, but you can control how you show up for it. And showing up calm, grounded, and present, that's a gift to yourself and everyone around you. Your challenge for the next week: practice the stress reset 3 times daily. In the morning, establish the pattern when you're calm. Midday, intervention practice when stress builds. Evening, reset and release from the day. Set reminders on your phone if you need to. Ground, breathe, reorient. The morning and evening practices train your nervous system. The midday practice is where you'll see real life results. Notice what happens. Do your shoulders soften? Does your breathing naturally deepen? Can you think more clearly? Track it. Because what you pay attention to, you can change. Remember, you're not weak for feeling stressed. You're human. The question isn't whether you'll experience stress. It's whether you'll interrupt it before it takes over your entire day. This stress reset is your next best step toward managing stress in a way that actually works with your real life. On Wednesday, we're talking about sleep as a spiritual discipline, and Friday's faith check addresses that familiar companion, guilt. Is it helping or hurting your life journey? Until then, practice your reset. Ground, breathe, reorient. You've got this. And more importantly, God's got you. All right, you've got your next step. Small, doable, and real. If this inspired you, make sure to grab your free 5-minute daily reset at yournextbeststep.com. It's my gift to help you pause the chaos and reconnect with what matters most. Be sure to subscribe. And if someone came to mind while you listened, please share this with them. Remember, you are seen, you are known, and you matter. Be kind to yourself along the way. You are making real change, one step at a time.